gas pedal stuck.
Fresh off the jump.
That's not right.
Blaziken.
What's up?
That's a pretty cool name.
Thanks.
So what are you doing?
Tightening this throttle cable up, trying to push it back a little bit so then we can put it back on the car.
For reference, so if you take a look, where are we at? Okay. This accelerator pedal is too loose. I mean, he's tightened it now.
Quit messing with the pedal.
Got it. It was too loose, so it was stuck down. Now it's tight.
Yeah, I know. Wait a sec.
You're good. I was gonna say, give him some sauce. What happened?
Return spring's too long.
Your YouTube channel, you said that was on your Instagram description?
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. I gotta tag you or figure out what that situation is still.
Yeah. And then tag my Instagram for White Hope 82.
Got you. I don't know how tagging on an Instagram works, but I can leave it in the description.
Yeah, just leave it in the description.
You make a YouTube channel, I can leave a YouTube channel in the description.
Give me more followers. Actually, send me Venmo because my truck is broken down. It needs new transport. Yeah. I'll leave a Venmo in the description.
Yeah, I also need a new fuel pump for my Fox body, so yeah.
Yep, new tires.
Cash App will be in the description.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. I could use one of these. If I'll give you a PO box you can send this to. Yeah.
Help the boys out, man.
Hell yeah.
We need Snap-on. We need Snap-on.
Fuck Mac.
And yep, we need that, and we need like a Milwaukee one right there. Like I want everything
We
Milwaukee.
like Mac tools though.
Yep,
Mac tools is nice.
Yep.
Yeah, very nice.
And also for that YouTube video yesterday of my trail duster, I need some money for that. Starting on restoration. If you want to see how cool it looks, send me some money.
Cheese. Cheese.
No.
Bolt game is no joke. Custom DIY return spring.
Oh yeah.
Boom, we build custom hot rods.
Yeah. Might work.
Like before you go fight the final boss.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this spring, I don't like it. It's too small, it's too thin.
Yeah.
So even if you get it to work, you're just going to be stretching it out, loosening it up. It's not a tight spring.
Right.
Figure why mess around, grab the biggest and the baddest. We got the Snap-on jump box. This thing always works. You don't really realize how important a good jump box is until you need to use it a bunch of times. Then it becomes crucial. I'll tell you what, every time I've used this Snap-on one, it's just worked phenomenally. Granddaddy long legs are jumping. All right. So this is a standard battery. Boost. Engine start. There we go. I know you can't see it. It shows flickering. It's not actually doing that. We're on engine start, standard 12 volt. We're sitting at, says ready.
I got it.
Yep, we're good. That's all right. I assume the accelerator isn't stuck anymore.
No, it feels good.
front end. That's a beautiful, beautiful Dodge. Iconic look. Huh.
And like that, it's stuck. Throttle stuck. Pop the hood.
So this is what we did. We just doubled up on the leaf spring. We're about to find out how that works.
That feels tight. Dude.
Just
Yeah, it's empty.
yeah, it says empty, but
If the gas gauge didn't work.
I don't know.
727 Power Glide. This thing feels good.
What is Power Glide?
So the Power Glide it's an automatic transmission that basically it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a good shifting transmission. And when they came out with the Power Glide, it was back with Buick. And it was like a long, like it wasn't powerful. But when Mopar came with the 727, it was just bam, bam, like it shifts good. Like, and they're the best automatic transmissions for these cars. They can hold a lot of power. Like I see Power Glides go on drag strips, they hold long better than a stock turbo 400 or something, you know. Hey, you gotta drive it like a Mopar. Drive it like he stole it. You know that? Rare for the audience over there.
We're running a YouTube. If you look up Muscle Car Concepts, you'll find us.
Hell yeah, dude.
Everyone likes this car. It's the Go Mango Orange, the black hood. It's just a badass muscle car.
Responsive,
Oh yeah,
roady.
it feels good. Roady, good throttle response. Transmission shifts like butter.
You know, asking price of 15, it's not bad.
No, it ain't.
100,000 miles on the dash. Interior's pretty well off. I mean,
Yeah.
you clean it. I wouldn't even, I mean, this.
Yeah, you fixed the headliner, but I
That's
mean, I would just
doable.
drive it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good daily.
You just might get a girl or two in this.
Oh God, this is a chick magnet.
This is like the mom magnet. Like, oh my Lord, baby, come here. You just get like a little Hawaiian girl right here where she's just teetering. Did you see the turbo dots in video at all?
I did not. I need to look at that. It's an aftermarket gauge.
Racing the train. Woo!
Mopar, no car, baby.
Yes, sir. This is why you get the Mopar, beat the train. Park next to that
Barrel.
Yep. Let them know it's a Mopar. Probably should have grabbed the jump pack just in case for things like this.
Yeah.
Where's the gas? Oh, is it got fuel cell on this one?
And this, what is this? The
It says Camaro.
with the manual?
Huh?
Is it a manual?
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Right here. It's behind the license
Dude,
plate.
isn't that crazy?
I forgot about these. So my uncle has a 70 Roadrunner. It's the same thing.
Alrighty, updates. We stopped to get gas. It died. Kind young man over here is coming to help jump us.
The guy I bought it from had a subwoofer here. I
Okay.
took the 212s out, kept that so I could put all my toys on it.
There you go. On the road again.
On the road again. First time I ever got experience with the car, my grandpa took me to shop. take it apart, I'm gonna put it back together with this rebuild kit. But I'm gonna tear apart again. You're gonna watch me, and you're gonna rebuild it. I'm gonna be there with you. So that's my experience with him. And sadly, he's passed away right now. But I got this in memory of him. So.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
He was a Vietnam vet. He was probably the most important person in my life. He got me into Mopars. Had all those kinds of cars. So
nice. It's got the iconic Mopar, like, hold on for dear life control.
It's and maybe it's just a little something adjusting with the brake lines, but I mean, brakes feel good. They're solid. So
yeah, and we went from having, like, there was no brakes yesterday, so those brake pads could be unevenly worn and different things too.
You know, it needs a little TLC, but man, this thing is cherry.
It is. The seats are comfy.
Yeah, seats are nice. I like this bench seat. And I don't mind the automatic on the column. If I would have it, I would do a good, like,
Actual shifter
on it. But this is original, so.
O Street, 48. If you know, you know. Here in Lincoln, Nebraska, what people do, since there's nothing to do, we're in the Midwest, we drive up and down this street until we die. Yeah. Like, literally, I was telling my dad about it. He goes, oh yeah, that's all we did. I'm like, oh shit, this has been generational. From the second you can get in a car to the second you can't, you just up and down this street, back and forth. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's a community thing. It's a real experience. What'd you think about that?
Oh man, this thing is cherry. I love this car.
It almost seems like you're like, how do I buy it?
How do I buy it? Yeah.